up, guys? I'm Elly. I have volunteered since the age of 11, so that's 12 years. I have worked with the Youth Sports Trust, Essex FA, the FA, and even StreetGames. I have completed over 3,000 volunteering hours within one academic year whilst I was at Newvic. Woo! Within that year, I even ran my own project for Royal Falcons, bringing over 50 young girls at the age of 18 into a newer football club, which was male-dominated. I have been a coach, a mentor, and even a chairperson at Essex FA for the Youth Council. All of these roles have changed me, moulded me, and even bettered me as a young woman. I'm here today to use my challenges, my highs and my lows, and even my experiences to hopefully inspire all of you throughout today and guide you throughout your volunteering experience.
So my name's Elly, I'm 23, I'm from East London, Stratford. I started volunteering at 11 for a school called Cumberland. They're connected into the Youth Sports Trust. They had a programme that was meant to run over 2 years. I completed it in 3 months. Went from there to college at Newvic, which is in Plaistow in East London. Then they put me on their Leadership Academy. They linked me up with Essex FA, and Essex FA took me on from sort of 16 right through to 21. I then organised their youth council, become chairperson on that, and then I just pretty much hit my glass ceiling there and was like 21, still volunteering, what do I do? And then I just took it into my own hands, started doing clubs, being throughout Chelsea Football Club and stuff like that, and just sort of picking up bits here and there, and then got into StreetGames. I've taken a team that's got a lot of issues with the league, with fighting and stuff like that, and I've just taken them over, making a lot of changes and trying to get them to stay in the league. Just changing from kids to now men and being like the only woman throughout the whole league. Like not even the committee's got anyone on it, so just sort of breaking all them barriers and stuff. It sounds quite basic, but I pretty much just see men the same as me. I wasn't going in, sitting at a table and going, oh, I'm the only female, and putting myself on a backlog. I was going in expecting respect as anyone else would, and was just looking at them as just people.
Here we are, guys. My name's Kenny. I'm not much older than some of you lot. I was raised in South London, the road side, South London. I'm a Team GB boxing coach. And apart from that, I'm a head of youth council at an organisation I work at. I've been volunteering for a little while, hence why I'm here today with StreetGames. My StreetGames experience started off at a residential, 2 residential actually, and from there I've just been coming back and helping out as much as I can. Through my volunteering, similar to Elly, I've helped out a lot of young people in my local area, and it's helped me in terms of my perception and the way I look at things in many different ways.
My name's Kenny, I'm 19 years old. Originally from South London, I started volunteering through boxing and through football, which kind of got me to meet StreetGames, got me involved with StreetGames. And ever since there, I've just been volunteering every now and then and, trying to motivate other young people to volunteer. I think it's important to volunteer for me because I feel like growing up is all about giving opportunities, and I'm not going to sit here and say growing up was like easiest for me. Had loads of challenges. I'm still facing challenges now. But I feel for me, like, if I wasn't given opportunities, it would have been very different for me. Like, I would have been limited within myself and within my capacity. Me being able to do that, I feel like it's helped me in just many different ways. So in terms of the next generation, giving them those same opportunities and that sort of motivation helps them. It just feels as if, like, if you can give them that same option you had, it could make a difference. One of the challenges I faced, it's more of a generic challenge, which just in our neighbourhood, in our area growing up, it's like the gang violence, the culture. In terms of the community and the way it's set up, it's like they kind of have 2 options. It's like either they work hard or they get sucked into the easy money trade. There should be a 3rd option, there should be a 4th option, there should be a 5th option. Just giving them with 2 options isn't enough. So for me, it was like I didn't want to do any of those 2 options. I could have gone astray and I could have gone the other way, but I wouldn't say I kept on a straight and narrow. I just found a different option for myself. And me being able to offer those same options for other young people. Not every young person is going to have that mental capacity or that mental strength to say, yes, I'm going to stick to this. But constant reminders, constant young people like myself who've been through that experience that are there to give them some sort of motivation, like, yes, you can do it, because if I did it, you can do it, is an extra push which I think they need.
Right, hear me out. My name's Kevin. I'm probably quite young compared to you lot. I'm 15, I'm from South East London. I've been volunteering for my local project, Burgess Sports, for around 3 years. I'm in the process of becoming a coach, and I've loved every single moment of it. Originally, I used to attend a sports camp that they organised. When I got old enough, I was given the chance to volunteer. At the time, I really never imagined myself doing anything like that. I thought it would be a waste of time. But however, I took the opportunity and it's been one of the best decisions I've made. I've gained so many skills that will help me in the future. And my area isn't the best, but my project allows kids to be active and healthy while playing sport. And I feel very happy and proud to be a part of such a great cause.
So my name's Kevin, I'm 15. I'm from South East London. At Burgess Sports currently, I'm an assistant coach and hopefully I can become a coach in the future. So every half term, they'll run a sports camp for a week, or in the summer, they have a 3-week camp. So that's what I mainly do. Once a week after school, I go to Burgess Sports and I deliver sessions for kids around the area. So usually the kids will be from probably 5 and then up to 12. We do a lot of things to keep them engaged, so multi-sport skills. We're trying to get them to do sports that they've never done before, so maybe golf, badminton and stuff like that, so they can try everything. It's good to actually give my knowledge to young kids, but I also like giving back to the community also, because like the people that run the project, they've done so much for me, and this is my way of like kind of repaying them back. A while back, I was probably like the laziest guy ever, waking up early in the morning, going there, even when it's really cold outside, it's raining, I have no problems with that because I like what I'm doing.
So hear me out, man. It's Aladdin. I coach alongside Kenny, 7 to 14-year-old boxing. Well, my experience in combat school started at the age of 11, where I took part in sports such as Muay Thai, MMA and boxing. I've been volunteering since the age of 14 to the age of 17, but right now I'm 18, and I've been working as a boxing coach for a year now. I love coaching. It has a lot of transferable skills. I learn a lot, they learn from me, I learn from them. I just love the whole idea of working with young people. Welcome to the StreetGames Youth Conference 2018. Myself, Kevin, Kenny and Elly have set this entire day up for you lot. Learn as much as you can.
My name's Aladdin, I'm 18 years old. I'm from London, East London. Volunteering wise, I volunteer in the youth-based organisation called Fight for Peace in North Woolwich, as well as organising a bit around here in the StreetGames. I'm part of a group called the Youth Council, which is like a group of young people who kind of make all these big decisions for Fight for Peace. If it's a youth-based organisation, we can't have a youth-based organisation for the youth. We're kind of the voice of Fight for Peace. I mean, life as a whole is a learning curve. Volunteering is a win-win for me. I learn, I teach at the same time. So I learn from people learn from me. The word opportunity to me, I just say yes, I want to do it. We have a chance for you to do something really fun. We have an opportunity, so let me do it. If I like it, I'll do it. If I need it, if I don't like it, I'll find a way to make it fun. I first became a young advisor in February 2018 this year. And you kind of set up the whole residential for other people. You're like in between staff and young people. You're like in the middle, where you're not working, but you're not taking part. You're like in the middle where you kind of set the whole thing up. It's fun, and I learn. The two of the best combinations ever.